Like a primordial serpent, Christian raises himself from the water, and I, your humble listener, am here to regale you with lovely tales of failure. Let's get started, shall we? Hello. Everybody doing alright? Everybody having a good time? Yeah? It's good? Everybody's here? Everybody's here right on time. Look at you boys! Early boys.
This is Christine Chandler coming to you live from...
Don't film in this. Hold it the other way.
I personally thank everybody on the internet for considering support for my books and works and my figures and whatnot, and helping me out around here to recover from a whole bunch of the other stresses and whatnot. But that's aside. But anyway, I just want to let everybody know that donations are greatly appreciated, and I'll continue to honor my promises as I have stated in my listings on Etsy and everything. And I'll include a link in the description where y'all can buy a figure, buy a book, or donate some more. But anyway, it's all going good and well. This is just my little video of gratitude. So more new content is coming up. Stay tuned between my Etsy page, my Facebook, my Twitter.
It's gonna be story time in like 2 seconds.
Thank you all very much. That's gonna be a very long page in book 11 with the names. And I'm very proud to make.
Oh boy.
There's probably more than one page. That'll be really good. Anyway, okay. Everybody have a good.
All right. Yeah, they say. So much to talk about. Story time, boys. My goodness. So, where are we? I don't actually know if this is... I believe this is Chris back in his old house. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure if this is his old house. Rebuilt, or if this is the temporary house. I'm pretty sure it's the old house rebuilt. We have entered 2016. Everybody, round of applause. We made it through all the cancer just to get here. What is interesting about this particular frame, ladies and gentlemen, if you take a look past his obviously balding head, you can see this little picture right in the background. Awfully small, but if you squint at it funny, you can get a good look of it. What is that? That is a really disturbing picture of Chris. That is a picture that Christine, as he calls it. This is him. This is his mind. This is what he says his mind is now. And I just find this picture to be very interesting. It's a picture. It's a self-portrait, first of all, which is super interesting. And second of all, it's what he says is inside of his head and what his brain is like. Now you should honestly try and find this picture bigger, not just in this video here, because it's fairly interesting to look at. I would love to show you some of the other pictures that he's drawn as himself as Christine, but some of them are a little bit raunchy, boys. Let me go ahead and tell you about my favorite one. It's a lemon above Chris. Chris is naked, and he's drawn himself with big old lady titties, squeezing them, and it's like a pink lemonade just squirting on top of him, which is like a period. Get it? It's symbolism, you know? My goodness. It's great. You guys love it, right? Man, everything about this shot makes me so happy. Chris's hair, his balding head. It's so good. It's so good, isn't it? We have entered the... I don't know what this would be called. I like to call it the donation saga. Chris doesn't need a sex change, old man Huggins. Chris grew a vagina. Didn't you know that? Chris already has a vagina. He grew one. All by himself. He grew it on his own human body. Because that's how a vagina works. This, I guess you could call it the donation saga. Is a pretty good name for it. Oh, hello, boy. Why didn't you play for the next one? Look at this video here. I want you to read that title. We normally all the old videos we've looked at are re-uploads of Chris's videos, so none of them are really on his original channels. Except now we're in 2016. We are on the Quickville Guardian channel. This right here is the current channel of a one Mr. Christian Weston Chandler. You know, just it's good. This is Chris. This is him. We are supporting a great guy here, obviously. Look at this. This is a title that Chris chose. Apology for past homophobic comments and homophobia. The interesting thing that now that we're on Chris's channel is that you can look at the titles and we can look at the descriptions. Also notice that every video he has comments disabled. Some of them will be uploaded with comments, but he disables them quickly after. Look at that title. Aren't we in for a treat? Aren't we in for a treat, boys? Let's do it.
Hello, everybody. Good
Hi,
day.
Chris. How are you?
This is Christine Chandler once again coming to you live from home.
Notice that whenever Chris is sitting, he likes to do this thing where he puts his arms together to make his boobs look bigger than they are. It's really gross and kind of weird, and I don't really like it.
Later books that are still months away before I put them on paper publish, but I have updated some of those pages. But anyway, they were reminiscent and reflective of past.
Ooh, there's a Silent Bob
homophobia.
stream.
Anyway, I
Love
want
me some Silent Bob.
See, when I
Tony, I started JoJo.
wrote
Thanks
those
for making me a
pages,
weeb. You're more than
I was
welcome.
quite homophobic at the time, but then when I came out in July of 2014 as myself, a lesbian trans woman.
Can we get that one more time?
2014.
Actually, can we get that one more time in slow motion, actually?
As myself, a lesbian trans woman.
He sounds different, Papa. Do you mean Chris's voice? Let me go ahead and tell you why that is, my lovely children. Now, the human voice and the human mind can change a lot. It can change when you're isolated. That's why solitary confinement in prison and in terms of torture is really demoralizing and fucks with you, right? Being left alone without anybody to interact with for long periods of time can cause tons of changes to your mind and body. One of the things it can do is you won't really be able to gauge how your voice is supposed to sound, right? Your voice doesn't sound right. One thing it can do is raise your pitch, which is why Chris over time sounds higher, if you're wondering. Also, Chris is trying to sound like a woman. This is him actually trying. Not all the time does he do this, but a lot of the time he tries to change his voice to sound more girly, I suppose you could say. Now let's hear him say lesbian trans woman one more time.
Myself, a lesbian trans woman.
It's good. It's like a you know, it's like a piece of pie. It's beautiful. It's good. I love it. I don't. I hate this actually. This makes me fucking disgusting.
I fit in when I went to the Pride Festival in that same year later.
Yeah.
After I came out. So anyway, I had since edited those changes and changed the content to away from that, and well, had a cure for homosexuality put in there.
Oh yeah, Chris?
Which was
Is he balding? Yes.
What I came back from the future for, but anyway, I changed that to just essentially preventing a zombie apocalypse.
Apocalypse. See, Chris likes to do this thing where instead of writing things into his comic, like, you know, actually drawing or putting effort in, he'll just say that it's different and that's considered canon. That's how he thinks that works. Could you imagine if just like randomly, right, you're reading Dragon Ball Z and then all of a sudden Vegeta has 3 times the power level of Goku? Could you imagine? You just like Goku gets out, he goes like they do like a filler chapter, and then we come back and there's like a big fight, right? And Vegeta's just like 3 times stronger than him for no reason. That's what Chris believes, and it's because like Toriyama just decided that Vegeta was stronger and doesn't give any reason. Chris considers anything within that big old noggin there to be canon. I think I talked about this before, but I'll talk about it again. Chris considers anything he thinks or says differently about the world of Sonichu to be 100% canon. He doesn't have to put it into comic form. He just he just has stuff in his brain, and that's it. Also, it's pretty fucking hilarious that the literal laziest thing that he could have gone with, instead of curing homosexuality with his stupid vaccine made of his own blood, was stopping a zombie apocalypse with his own blood. Hey Tony, glad to be joining. How are you? I'm good, thank you. I've had a lovely time today. And I hope you guys have a lovely day too.
See, originally when I was...
Chris is also too lazy to jot down ideas. That is also true, Patrick.
And Sonichu.
He looks like he's dying.
Sonichu is definitely
It's the hair.
not
It's really the hair.
gay.
The hair gets worse, by the way.
Sonichu loves women. And Rosechu is a woman, and she loves her man.
She does.
Anyway, aside from all that, I had edited.
Does anyone in here have the Discord link? You can get to the Discord link by asking Nightbot for links. I'll show you how to do it right now. It's super simple, my bud.
On my Facebook.
There you go. Nightbot should pop up with a little thing that'll take you to links.
My followers have checked out. I've copied those pages for.
Is there a reason that Chris looks slightly blue on one side? That's because his hair. Let me pull up a picture of this so you guys know what you're supposed to be looking at. What's it called? DJ Pone 3. Okay. Chris did a cosplay of this My Little Pony character right here. Let's see if we can find that picture of Chris dressed as... Oh, that's beautiful. That's lovely. So here's the character here. And here's Chris's cosplay of that. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it lovely? You just want to look at the face on this boy. You just want to give him a smooch. It's just it's mamma mia. It's like a pizza in your mouth. It's you want to give him a fucking. These are also the same goggles he wore as a disguise. While he maced an employee. So, that's a thing that happened. That's a thing that happened. This makes me sad. You know, I'm not a brony, but if I was a brony, I'd feel really sad that, like, people look at Chris and they're like, yeah, that's what bronies are.
Anyway, I'm sorry for my past homophobia and my writing about that in my
Do you guys actually believe this apology? I have never once believed an apology from Kristen Weston Chandler. Not once have I believed anything Chris has ever said when it's put in the form of an apology. Chris is always lying. Chris still hates gay men. He still hates men. In general.
Updates remedied there.
Chris identifies as a social justice warrior nowadays. Having a lot of social justice warrior ideals, mostly all of the ones hating men. It's quite lovely. It's like my campus as a human being. Dear Lord. No medallion. Yeah, Chris also tries to get away from wearing the medallion, but then starts wearing it again later. Ladies, are you getting moist? Ladies, is this turning you on? Is Chris doing it for you? You liking what you're looking at? You can have all of this, baby, and a whole lot more. This is 2 minutes and 30 seconds of pure bliss.
See where things go, you know. I'm open to all kinds of women, because you get the whole package in one. The female soul, the body that can go anyway.
First time on your live stream. Well, welcome.
My lady.
Can I hear that one more time, please? Can I hear that one more? Those legs. Is Christian slimmer? No, it's mostly the angle. If you're noticing, this is squished. It's the angle of the shot, and it's also because the video itself has been squished just ever so slightly. Are there any social justice warriors at your college, Tony? Whoo, boy! Let me tell you, let me take a little bit of a break here from the Christian and give you a bit of a story time, my boy. I go to a college in the middle of Vermont. I go to a college called Marlborough College. Marlborough College is a small campus. We have about 200 to 300 students at a time. And fuck me sideways, is not everybody there a social justice warrior. It is horrible. Horrible. You know, I'm a person who doesn't believe in extremes. I think that the extreme right and the extreme left are both fucking terrible. But let me tell you, as of right now, I think the extreme left, horrible liberals, are a little bit worse. Because, holy shit. The social justice warriors at my campus are some of the most cancerous, disgusting people I know. They basically complained to the school to have Black Lives Matter show up at the campus. And, they made it so that no white people could be in certain areas. Unless they were black. But they weren't because they're white. No white people in certain areas, essentially, so black people could roam around. Do you know how many black students we have at my campus? Again, it's a campus of between 200 and 300 students. Take a guess. The answer is like 4 tops, okay? It's like 4 tops, alright? Like, maybe less than that, actually. Let me actually think really hard. 1, 2... Not counting a teacher, there's literally 2 black students. 3. Okay, 3. There's one I forgot who lives in the cabins right off campus. 4. Alright, I was right. There was 4, because 2 in the cabins, 2 on the campus. Fucking 4 people could wander around. Let me tell you, I'm Spanish, and I was not threatened by the amount of white people there. I don't know why they were not allowed to wander at certain times. It was bad. Social justice warriors are most of the people at my campus. They're all absolutely insane. And they're just bad. Especially if the social justice warrior is a person of color. There's one person at my campus, an Asian girl. And she treats everybody like complete garbage if they're white. She treats everybody like complete garbage all the time, but especially if they're white. It's horrible, but Jesus. I'll take you all on, ladies.
I'm an overlooked treasure.
Excuse me, can I get that one more time, boys? He's an overlooked treasure. Can we hear it again?
Yes, I am. Yes. I'm an overlooked treasure.
We transcended into the most glorious Christian videos. Oh my goodness. Please. Should be ignored, boys.
So, I think we should start getting to know each other, my loyal lady fans.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you know who I'm talking to. Y'all. Contact me at the email address I provide underneath this video.
Oh god, I'm dying. Save me. Christ. Whew. Out of this house. Get a hotel room, ladies. Swing by here and you can fuck with Chris's mom in the room right next door. Don't worry, ladies. All the bugs have been removed from her ass. Unless you're into that sort of thing. In which case, we can bring him back.
And even if things don't work out for the long run,
Jesus Christ.
we'll still get a new friend in me anyway.
You want a friend in him? You want a pinky promise that you got a friend in him?
Y'all for your attention and whatnot.
You like that? You like that? You like that shirt pull down? Oh shit.
Well, good day. This is Christine.
Let's actually talk about this right quick, because again, a lot of this stuff, a lot of these videos here, there's a lot of stuff that happens off screen, as there is with most Christian related things. So, Chris at this point in time has been making amiibos, custom amiibos that he sells on, he used to sell on eBay and then sold on Etsy. You can buy pretty much every single one of these, but you can't anymore. As of right now, his Etsy page is down. I don't know if he deleted it or if it was taken down. But you can buy every single one of these custom amiibos, which Chris sells up the butt for. They range in price from 20 to like 80 bucks. There's a lot of them, and they're all really fucking expensive. So, let's take a look here on what we got. We got Jerkops galore, we've got Graduan, we got Slaweel, we got Chris's family over here, we got Chris Chan, Sonichu, Simonla, Rosachu, Black. There's a lot. There's a lot of amiibos. And the funny thing about this is that if you buy a custom amiibo from Chris, and it happens to be a human character like a Jerkop, he will give you one with a Mii chip in it that has that character that he made in the Miiverse.
I'm live from home once again, and I wanted to give y'all
good.
a little bit of a detail about something
I love it.
that you could do in addition
Shrek
to
amiibo.
the amiibo figures.
Oh, look at
working
him.
on Nintendo 3DS and Wii U with their bonus functionality through the chips in the bottom.
Let's actually look up some pictures of these custom amiibos, shall we? Since the quickie is working right now. Custom amiibos. Let me tell you, I love amiibos. Amiibos are good shit. Sonichu amiibo. Look at that top quality amiibo, boys. My goodness. Oh no, is the quickie down again? It was just working. No. Damn. Well, maybe we can get a picture of these custom amiibos. These lovely, lovely... What are the... Can you in the audience who don't know what these are, can you take a guess? Can you take a guess what these are? Take a guess. This is Christine. This is Chris's mom, complete with cowboy hat and very large tits. And this is his dad. Now, I don't know why he decided to make his dad Mega Man. I don't really know what's up with that. It's a little weird. I don't particularly like it. These are not actually made by Chris. These were made by somebody else. Let me see if we can find more by Chris. Oh, here we go. Lovely. Look at these custom autism Mii amiibos that you can buy from Chris. Aren't they? It's beautiful. You love it. Look at these. Look at these autism amiibos. Aren't they great? Why does his mom have giant titties? I know, it's weird, right? It weirds me out. It's weird. Alright, let's... Okay, so the thing about these amiibos that you gotta know is that Chris doesn't glue these ears on. He doesn't glue the parts on properly. So if you get these amiibos, here's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get bits and pieces fucking falling off of them. First of all. Second of all, these amiibos are gonna be covered in hair and like dirt and sand. For some reason, many people who have received these amiibos from Chris have reported that they come with Chris's hair inside and like dirt, and it's weird, you know? Notice me, Tony. No. Or did I notice you there? You'll never know. Here's one of young Chris. You can get one of young Chris here. He's the Toon Link amiibo. Will you buy one, Tony? Never. I once considered buying one, and then I thought about it and realized I will never give money to Christian Weston Chandler as long as I live. Not without there being a very good reason for it. Look at these. Look at these Magichan amiibos. This is good. Some good amiibos. You know? You can get Ravi, as a Tom girl, and you can get Rose the Chew, and whole families here. Get them all together, boys. Whole crew is back at it again. It's funny is that you can actually buy, well, not so much anymore because his page is down, but Chris used to offer value packs for his amiibos. His value packs included such things as the Sonichu family pack, where you pay like, I don't know, $130 or whatever it is, you get all of these. He threw a lot of sales and packs like that, and still they were overpriced.
High collectability.
High
collectabilities. More bad guys to come. And I was hoping that by the time I get to make an ad, I have a lot more jerk cops and Jane cops to fight.
The bad guys are just nothing but jerk
later
ops.
Ad that
My
I will
God.
end up creating and
Will you stream Pokemon Sun? I don't have any way to record my 3DS, so
but anyway,
no. $130 is like probably cheaper. I'm giving you a guesstimate, kids. I'm giving you a guesstimate.
Because they are still very collectible, and as toys, you can still use your imagination and play with them.
Amiibos were real popular for a hot minute.
So it's like, you know,
like while Smash 4 was out, but like Amiibos aren't really, you know, that big anymore, I guess. Why is the camera so shaky? That's because Chris is just holding the camera in his hand. There is a Merrily Welsh Amiibo. It's on the right here. See that? That's right there. That's Merrily Welsh up there. Why are jerk-ops shooting bumblebees? I don't know, man.
I'm sorry. Let's get it on.
Get him, jerk-op. Get him with your big poop stick. Get him. Oh, he didn't.
Mega kick. Muck punch. And Team Thunderbolt.
That's good.
And this one
good
is taking
shit.
Down.
Top 10 anime battles, boys.
Jerk cops and Jane cops for a day.
Top 10
and let's talk about a moment about autism.
Anime
autism.
Tasty autism coming out fresh and hot. Delivered. It's good.
I'm stuck with you every day of my life, you know, and it freaking bothers me.
Bite of the dust.
You slow me down in the head and lay me down. I can't socialize as well.
Tony, remember the times when I would send you 25 drawings on a Facebook portfolio? I do remember those times. Those were not too long ago. Top 10 reasons to commit seppuku. Top 10 saddest autistic anime battles.
Of the family and household actually paying the bills and everything. Gone. Mental condition that messed up my brain for a lifetime. Electric.
Can we actually? Is the quickie working? Can I check if the quickie's working right quick? Get it? It's like a joke. Oh, thank God! It's loading and we can get a good look at all this. But before we do that, I just wanna How old? How old is Chris? How old is he exactly? 34 years old? 34 years old?
Get your power! Then now
34 years old? That's... It's a bit too old for this. Alright, let's take a look at all of Christian's amiibos. And we can see what's going on here. Oh, look at that. We got the whole gang here. The whole chaotic combo. Get them on sale. Get them at the Quickie Mart, boys. We got Sonichu, black, purple pants, Asian, Christian, blueberry, pink vagina, green bumblebee. Don't you want the whole gang? You can get them this Christmas season at the local Walgreens. It's good. Oh boy. Let's find some more of them. Let's see if we can find some customer testimonials here at the bottom. Because Jesus Christ. Where are they? Where are they at? Sloweel. Graduan. Autism. Oh, look at that. You can get Chris in 2011 and Chris after 2011. And then you can get is good, yeah. You can get, oh, let's see if we can, oh, here we go. Here's some pictures of some people getting their Sonichus in, you know, fantastic, absolutely perfect condition when they fucking eventually load.
I'm gonna thunder punch you away.
You're gonna thunder punch that autism away. It's good. For those of you with autism, just remember, just make some amiibos and that can change everything.
Kick it in the tush.
It's good. Kick them in the tush, boys. Kick that autism to the curb.
Rajuan and Sloweel Brian. I think we have the.
It's bad.
We have another couple come in this time.
Are amiibos getting too sexual for children? Wild and Samola versus Graduan and Sloweels.
Yeah, I'm Mike Magic, because Graduan's doing the wand here.
You know, if
no, I'm not.
If Sloweel's wand has Graduan in it, then how come he has the wand that he was inside of? Guys, legit question. If you come inside of Tracer and then she does recall, does the jizz go with her, or does it go back in your dick? Or does it just stay there floating where it was, you know? The world may never know. This videos broke me. There's only so many videos I can watch an autistic 34-year-old man play with amiibos before I just break, you know? It would fall, obviously.
Available now and yet
you never know.
So you can take
if you fuck Rodog, do you die? Yes.
And in the name of saving the day in the city of Quickville. And also help taking down autism so we don't have so that's one less worry to worry about in life.
Extreme overnut.
$10 will be donated for each.
You can get Chris's dad. He's got all the Parkinson's of Chris's real dad. See? I like how he made his dad super old and his mom super young. And she's got huge titties. And like a cowboy hat for some reason. I don't really get it, but you know. And we got Simonla coming out of the hospital. Everything is a-okay, boys. She didn't die. For such quality products as this, how could you go wrong? Look at how good the box looks, and look at that tail, completely glued on properly, and not at all fucking disgustingly broken. And look at that. Over here we have a regular Rockman amiibo, my favorite. I love Rockman. He was always my favorite Ninja Turtle. The box looks pretty good, and the amiibo looks good too. And over here we've got, I mean, at least it's got a certificate. I mean, that's good enough. Ooh, look at this one. This one's just asking for death. How do you package something? It looks like it has water damage, actually. That has water damage. Oh my god. What? Did he jizz on it before he shipped it? Oh no, oh, Sonichu, you're not looking so hot. Sonichu, you're not looking so hot, boy. What happened? Everybody press F to pay respects to this lovely Sonichu amiibo.
Set for a sale of each of these autism figures. They come in four colors.
God damn,
Each of
seriously.
which represent a little puzzle piece. The primaries plus green. Oops. So
And
that's a
then
little
just
bit of the thing. You
F,
got definitely a
F,
fun
F,
thing to do with the
F,
amiibo,
F,
with
F,
the
F,
collectible
F,
Sonichu and Rosechu
F.
figures,
Oh,
and me.
F you, edgy
And my
boys.
family. My family's the good people.
Why does his mom have such huge tits
Except
in
for
all the drawings and like
some.
amiibos he makes of her?
Except for some. Who could
It's a
actually
little, it's
appreciate
weirded me
the
out. I
family
don't
that
like
have
it.
actually been lost within the past few years, and yet the one that's still alive. Here I go. Come make amends with my mother, doggone it.
Yeah, come and give us all your money, Cole. Fuck you for having a real job and, you know, living your life, Cole. Fuck you. Come back and give us money so I can sit on my ass and waste all your money, Cole, you fuck.
Yeah, well, you look like my brother, so...
His Wii U gamepad looks disgusting. That's because he colored it. That's because he colored it in Sonichu amiibo shit. Actually, no, this one is... I think that's before he colored it. This one is not colored because it's got like a skin on it. I think it's a Super Mario skin, actually.
This body is under my control.
Fuck you, Cole. Jesus.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing, don't give a if still bleeding.
How much are these? They range in price between $20 to about $80 if I'm remembering correctly. Most of them hovering around the $40 to $60 line.
A whole lot?
It's also the amiibo inside of it is what made it cost a lot of money too. Things that like regular Sonichu was with Sonic, so he wasn't too expensive. But then you got Punchy, who had to use a Little Mac amiibo, I think, and he's really fucking expensive if I remember it.
Sword Fighter.
It is not worth buying these.
Gunner.
$60 for garbage, yeah.
And they come customizable with your choice of either a custom-made me in the base, or a human version figure like Mario, Luigi, Villager, whatever.
The best part is that gives him a very
So
small
effectively,
profit.
Diamond
Like he
does
makes
the,
10 to
the
15
cost
bucks
of
on
day
each
comes
amiibo.
with it.
Yeah, here's the thing about all of these figures. Let me see if I can
glad you won.
pull it up when Sonichu's on screen,
I can't believe I was trapped in this wand.
and we'll talk
Shut
about
up.
it.
I need your strongest amiibos. Strongest amiibos, boy.
Was that a little rapey looking?
Listen, I'm probably
Yeah.
gonna work for the good guys.
It's a little bit. It's a little bit rapey. Is Chris gonna talk about it? No.
We'll fight
good.
another day, and we'll get the city, and all true love will be destroyed and made illegal.
True love is gonna be illegal, boys. It's- This is a sad time, you know? So, what does it take to make one Sonichu amiibo? We're just gonna look at a Sonichu amiibo, okay? First of all, Chris has to buy modeling clay. Then he has to buy a Sonic amiibo. Then he has to buy a Pikachu amiibo because he cuts the tail off of his Pikachu amiibos and then sticks it onto these. Now, Chris was sitting with a surplus of Pikachu amiibos, just without tails, for the longest time. And he realized he can make Robbie and Sony, or not Robbie, little Sonys and Rosies, the baby forms of Sonichu and Rosechu. And he realized he can make money off of those too, so I guess he did make a bit more of a profit once he was, you know, good enough to realize he could do that. But a lot of these are just, they're a lot of money because Chris is dumb and he has to spend money for multiple amiibos.
We're the good guys. We're gonna help restore goodness and everything.
He would also offer to train the amiibos
Collect us
for
all.
you before sending them to you, and I believe he didn't charge for that service, though it's not much of a service when you consider that any amiibo trained by him will come to you with as much autism as Chris himself.
Hello,
Jesus
once
Christ.
again, and good
Let's
day.
learn about
This
these
is
sweet
Christine
deals,
Chandler
boys.
coming to you once
Has
again
no one
from
sued him
my
yet?
home
No.
base right here.
Actually, wait, I think someone might have
Just
done
gonna talk
something. People have
a little
reported him,
while
certainly.
about the donations
I
page,
miss
'cause,
yellow
I mean,
Chris
while
videos,
sales are
Tony.
going good
Yeah,
here,
I wish the quality
looking
was as
better,
garbage
and
as it used to
this
be.
is a household I still have to help pay the bills with. So, yeah, and the donations.
Look
coming
at all
now
of
is,
these
very,
amiibos.
very good. And every
You
person
could buy
who
any
donates
one of these
gets their name
amiibos.
put in the back of
It's
definitely
funny,
book 11
Chris would
this
give
time
you
round.
things if you donate, and it
I'm
wasn't
thinking
even
probably,
it wasn't even
but
donations
anyway,
at that point.
among
Like,
the bigger donators will get their names put into.
let me actually pause this. So, I don't think Chris made a video about this. He might have. I think he might have made one video, but I'd just like to, since we're on the subject of Chris's donations, this video is 13 minutes, by the way. Yeah, I'm just going to play it if it's that
Book
long.
11 up like into 12, 13,
Chris
so on,
said
depending
that
on
for
how
his
much they
birthday, if
donated.
somebody donates
So
him
the more
an
they donate,
entire
you get your name
PlayStation
in,
4
one book on the
with
donation
a
amount.
with
Anyway, then
fuck, what
it
was it?
becomes
Destiny,
very
a
expensive.
Destiny
That's $10
limited
today,
edition
so
PlayStation
I'm
4.
just showing off my figures right
Then he
here
would
because
like
they
work
will-
on
they will come
Sonichu or
into
like
play
give them some
for
amiibos.
among the higher donators.
I don't know if he
And I
says
have
it in
more to
this
show,
video,
but
but
anyway,
I just
let me
want you
just go
to
ahead and read
realize
to
that
you.
Chris actually wanted somebody to
As
buy
a
him the
devoted
limited
fan to
edition
Sonichu and
Destiny
Roach 2
PlayStation
comic book
4 just for
series,
free.
I'm certain
Just
you do want to
'cause.
see more pages
It's insane.
and eventual animations and
Is that a
whatever
display of
else
Legos?
might
Yeah,
come
Chris
to mind,
actually has a
depending on how
display
much
of
help and
Legos.
support I can get.
These amiibos are all fit into these little
I mean,
brick
especially
things
since
here,
I
which
got the
somebody
Gears box,
graciously made
the
and
Gears
sold
box, of
on
course, the
on
files,
Etsy. Chris
2011.
bought those
But
and
I'm
then
getting
stuck
back
them
into
into this
the
carrying
drawing,
case thing
writing,
that he
color,
constructed himself. But these
and
pieces
working-
that these
trying to work
amiibos are
on
sitting on
scheduling
were
of
not
extra
designed by Chris,
projects
just so you
and
know.
orders and
Because something
whatnot.
functional like that could
And
never
then I
be
have
made
my
by
own
him.
typical stresses in
Did
life
someone do it?
as well.
No, thankfully nobody
But
bought
anyway,
him
for
that
my
PS4.
shopping, I mean,
Chris
I have all
actually
my
just went out and bought the
materials and
PS4 with his own
whatnot.
money, a
But
fully
if you
priced
don't buy
PS4 I
vinyl,
might add,
buy-in,
and he
commission,
did
or
not have the money to buy that.
whatever,
He needed things
I offer
like
you the
food and
chance to
medication and to
donate
pay
as
rent,
low
but of
as
course he bought a PlayStation
$10.
4 instead.
Then for $10,
For $10 he'll
Now
draw you
you
a
get,
sketchy, boys. A pencil sketch.
a page in the book and your name in the back of the book. But for each person who donates that there, I'll send you.
Keep in mind that right now
black and white
these are on
character
sale.
drawing.
What Chris
By
is talking
default,
about here.
you don't make a
Functional,
request,
boys.
It'll just be a Sonichu and a default. That's not the default. This is a past request.
Oh no, I can hear a
copied
pupper in the back.
myself. Anyway, that's limit one drawing per person per day. If you would like the character drawing colored, that goes up to the next level of donation of $20.
Look at that custom Sonichu OC, isn't it good?
Anyway,
That was requested by somebody. Look at that OC, doesn't it look
here.
good, boys?
But anyway, everybody gets a chance for
it's
character
good.
drawing at the least.
Do you think Chris's drawings have
Everybody gets
improved?
character
No.
drawing, and the higher they
Chris's
donate, the
drawings have
better
in fact
quality
not improved. And if you were
drawing
wondering,
will
was
be.
that my dog or Chris? That was Chris's
Alright,
pupper,
at the
not mine.
$50 level,
That was Chris's dog in the video
you get
making
your
sounds.
choice.
Not mine.
of either a recreation
Look at the
of
legs on
Sonichu
those.
medallion, and you will note as it says in the
Legs of
description,
Shrek
the
legs.
the next strap will be leather, and I make it long, and I've pre-measured long enough to make.
You know, I guess Chris actually taking the time to paint all of those and the fact that they don't look completely awful is impressive, says somebody in my chat. Well, let me tell you something, boyo.
It goes around my head.
Just had to make sure to read that. Here's the thing, boyo, is that Chris only does this for so long. The reason
or
Chris's
an
Etsy page
autographed
doesn't
photo of
exist is
me.
because he got lazy and didn't feel like making amiibos anymore.
Oh.
I'm not kidding. Chris actually stops doing donations,
also,
or keeps doing donations and stops doing actual
Your choice of
work
one of the comic books that will be
just
made
because he
available
doesn't
at the
feel
time.
like doing
That's our
it.
earliest book
I am
zero,
not joking
or
you.
Book number 1 is also available right now, but if you view this video in the later months, you'll see more books to be made available, so that's your choice of a book. Alright, I'll wait.
How long has Chris been drawing?
So it's at the $50 level again. I'm just
He says his whole
repeating this.
life.
You get your choice of a medallion.
How did
Or-
Chris get another dog?
Oh,
Chris
okay, so
just
you get
constantly
choice
keeps getting pets,
of
mostly
just
cats. He
the
just keeps getting
medallion by
cats.
itself, or
I don't know how he has food
autograph
or
photo
cat litter, but
and
considering his last house
a
was
book.
filled with nothing but poop.
okay.
You
I
know.
just trying to make sure I have it all printed out right here, so and I get a little fumbled up in my words as well. Alright, so
Let's
anyway,
see.
moving on. The $100 donation.
For $100, here's what you can get, boys. For $100, 100 smackaroos.
Yeah. A $100 donation gives
100 Canuck
a
fun
choice
bucks.
of
That's what I like to call Canadian
any
currency,
one
and
and a
Amerifat
single
dollars.
Figure.
It's
The
American
individual
dollars for ya.
figures made available on Etsy. That's a wide range right there. As well as your choice of a printed copy book.
Does he do these promises?
And also, of course,
Yes.
you may request.
Chris actually does
Oh, I
these.
forgot
If
to
you
mention,
if you
can request
donate
your
and do these
character drawing
things,
as
Chris
well
will actually
on
pay.
the $50 donation level. Everybody gets their.
Chris will actually
everybody
pay
gets a
up and do what he's
character drawing,
supposed to do.
but $20
Will he do it on
up, it
time?
becomes
No.
colored.
Chris will usually
But at
do
the
it
$100
way
It does
way
better than
past the
just
date
one
that he
character.
says he will.
You pretty much would get a full colored drawing with complete with background and everything.
Full colored drawing.
But-
Will the drawing be what you ask Chris to do? Probably not.
Yeah,
A lot
I
of
guess
people
at
that have
point,
asked
you
Chris
call
to
it
do
color
drawings or
correction, yeah.
comic pages,
At that
Chris
level, I
completely
will
ignores what they
personally
tell him and he just does whatever the
laminate
fuck he
and
wants.
Put a
It's bullshit.
full-size certificate on the back of it.
So this is what a live stream is
So,
like for a new
$100 level will
person.
be a color commission as well. You get a great deal.
I'm sorry if there's
You
new
get
people
and a
here
color
and you're
commission
trying to
for
talk to me.
the $100
Normally the
donation
streams are a
level.
lot smaller and it's
as well as
easier
a
to
book.
talk to newer people.
That's a pretty good deal
But
right
when you're in a
there.
big stream like this of 102,
Alright, so
it's
anyway,
hard
we
for
got
me to
that
talk
out.
to
So
everybody
anyway, we got
directly.
all the drawing choices
But on the
levels
upside,
out of the way.
Chris
Right.
Chan.
At $500.
Will there be another stream after this one?
Okay, that
I
gets
think
you
so. I'm not sure what I'll be streaming though.
a medallion, which it doesn't have to be Sonichu, by the
For
way.
400
It can be Sonichu or any of the
smackaroos,
other
you can get
characters. I
a
also
you can get a
take
kiss on the
custom
lips from
requests
Chris.
on the medallions, as I
Tony,
have done before.
Be
on
popular, damn
eBay.
it.
And let's see. Alright, so you get
For
the medallion.
$500, yup.
You get your choice of any one of these figures, and then you also get your choice of either 3-pack available, which currently the 3-packs includes. Well, there's the me version, which includes Chris Chan, Sonichu.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, Chris actually likes to classify his amiibos as different runs, okay, or different seasons of amiibos. So when Chris says for this amount of money you'll get this season of amiibos, he doesn't mean every single one that you're looking at here. He means maybe just Sonichu and like Rosachu and then Chris Chan Sonichu, or he means like all of those and the chaotic combo. He means only a very specific amount, like for a certain season
Packs includes. Well,
or a
there's the me
wave,
version,
because
which
he
includes Chris
considers
Chan,
it to be like
Sonichu,
a wave like of Transformers, you
as
know.
well as a past
It's really
version
dumb.
Of me, either short
Why is Chris this dumb?
or
You know,
tall,
nobody knows.
as well as the current version of me.
Mm.
And by the way, I want to go ahead and bring up that all the 3-packs, they will come with the me. You know, the as shown in, as they talk about in the listings. If you put in Smash Brothers, yeah, you get.
Chris
you
loves
get
to
play
point
against
out
my
that you can put
me
these on
character.
Smash Brothers.
And there's a different.
We're the
there's a different
Season
version
0
of the,
amiibos.
past
We
me
don't get
and
any of those
present me.
actually.
But anyway, in the 3-packs, we're mine set on the me characters. No Link or Toon Link. Although of course Chris Chan Sonichu has to be a Sonic figure at that point, regardless.
At that point,
Anyway, you get
regardless.
your choice of the me.
Why does Chris
3-pack,
have blue hair on his
or
amiibo where he is a
current-
girl?
or currently
Because
available more
Chris
recently, the
considers
family
himself to
3-pack,
have blue hair
which
now.
Get current version me, as well as my mom and my dad.
You only get
Again,
those
check the
3.
individual listings
You
on
don't
Etsy.
get young
Yes.
Chris for the family
Checking
pack.
Checking my printout again.
Fuck me, dude.
You get,
Where's the infected taint
for
amiibo?
$500, you get the medallion.
It should have been an amiibo.
a
I would have
single
bought that
figure,
one.
And your choice of 1 to 3 packs.
One of the 3 packs. You got 1 3-pack. That's it.
And then you may request an autographed photo as well.
You can also get an autographed photo of Chris if you want
And
one.
or you may request a copy of one of my books.
Ooga booga, where the wet women at?
And
you
you
talking
can still
about? I never
request
wrote that
your
down.
Your character drawing,
What a
or at this
steal.
point, full color
What a
donation,
deal.
full color commission
Wheeling
page.
and dealing. Steals the deals, am I right?
Right.
Why
So,
doesn't Chris just
again,
dye
you
his
have your
hair?
name, put your
He
put
does.
the
He
back
does dye his
more
hair.
than
It just
one
does. He
book.
doesn't dye it correctly, and he doesn't get it professionally
And
done,
then
which is
the
why it
big
looks like
whopping
shit.
deal, $1,000 will get you the complete main Sonichu and Rosechu Wave 1 set that includes Sonichu, Rosechu, Blake, Wild, Bubbles, complete with surfing on a tidal wave, Angelica,
Excuse me?
complete with surfing on a tidal wave, Wild.
That's a sell. Chris wants to charge you more money for the Bubbles one, because she's surfing on a tidal wave. I am not joking you. That is an actual thing that is happening right now. Let it sink in.
Bubbles, complete with surfing on a tidal wave, Angelica, Punchy.
Can't we get a fucking Black Friday discount? There are no Black Friday deals here. What do you think this is, boys? Cyber Monday? Get out of here.
3-piece sets.
Have you ever heard of D-Stex, Tony? He did some Sonichu stuff a while back. I have heard of D-Stex, yes.
And you also get
Door
a
squeak.
medallion
That would be my chair, bud.
of
This
your
is my
choice
backup chair.
of
My good chair is
character
at
drawings
college, and that
everywhere
one doesn't
and
squeak.
all that.
At least not as badly. This one, squeaky as fuck.
And you can still request an autographed photo of me and a book. And you'll still get your color commission.
Tony, if I donated Bayonetta to you, would you stream it? Is there a
So anyway,
PC
that's,
Bayonetta?
all the details. Once
If you're
again,
wondering if I
read
would
all
stream
about this on the
console games, it's
donation
basically
listing
got to be something I can emulate.
on Quickville Shopping.
That or a game that's on Steam, you know? Or just like a PC game in general.
Focus, focus.
Can't stream console games, unfortunately.
There we go.
Say thick. Thick! The amount of spit that just came out of my mouth. Absolutely disgusting.
I'm gonna print this out reference.
You know, it was
Anyway,
that was
that's,
fucking gross, dude.
$10 for
Squeaky goodness.
default character drawing. $20 color in the character. $50 gets the medallion
Lube up that mic,
or an
boyo.
autographed photo and a book.
$1,000
So you
fucking
get the
dollars.
medallion, just the medallion, or you can have the autographed photo and a book, and you still get color character.
No, I have earphones
At
on.
$100.
Oh, do
you
you?
get choice
Oh,
of
well, this is
any
gonna sound
single
lovely
figure currently available. As well as one
There.
of the books. And you get fully upgrades to the full color commission.
Get sassed, son.
Right. And $500 gets you Sonichu medallion, an individual figure.
The fact
plus-
that he's got a $5,000 or a $1,000 tier for
As well as,
donations is a
copy of one of my
little
books.
much.
And you can
A
choose
little
the
much.
autograph photo and full color, and then the full color commission. Or the $1,000 gets you the whole Wave 1 set, and your choice of 1 to 3-piece sets.
Right?
The medallion.
$1,000 goddamn dollars
Optional
or
autograph
500. My goodness,
And
that
full
is
color
too
commission.
much money.
And depending on how much I
Fuck.
have to create in the time, it take as low as a few days to a week, depending on mood situations, whatever. For
Is it weird that the amiibos actually look
drawing?
good? Well, the thing about these amiibos is that most of them are basically just
2 to
using the
4 weeks
base
for a
Sonic
medallion.
amiibo. and then he just paints
Up
it.
to
So it's
4
not really
weeks
him
for a
making it
single
look
figure.
good. The ones that look
Or
especially
item
horrible are the
feedback.
custom ones that he fucked up. Like his mom is completely fucked. His dad, I think his dad is honestly the worst amiibo out of all the ones he's done. The ones that basically just use Sonic and he paints over, those are the easiest ones. Those are the ones that actually look kind
Or
of
up
alright.
to 8 weeks for the multiple individual figures. And I'll go ahead and make a note.
Mmm.
Hello, everyone. I'm just
Gotta get that
deciding to,
25-second
put my face in
video,
the
because
video
that's
this
what
time
we want.
because I wanted to
That's what
make
everybody
sure
wants.
that everybody knows that these
His
videos
family
I've been
amiibos are some of the
making
worst
lately
ones,
with
honestly.
all my figures, they all have been coming directly from me, the creator, author, everything.
Mm.
So it's all good. Let's just let you know. Please enjoy the following video.
Right? It aggravates me to no end the fact that he has completely ruined these amiibos. I love amiibos. I think they look fucking cool. They're really like they're just good. Just amiibos are just fucking cool, alright? I'll admit it. And the fact that he has the fact that I know he's ruined Little Mac amiibos makes me fucking disgusted. My goodness. So the last Christian stream was an hour long, or 2 hours long, so I only anticipated this one to be about 45 minutes, but look at that, we've already gone into 55 minutes now. 56, actually, hitting 56 right now. So let's go ahead and open the Corrupted Gaming Show Discord. Look at that Honey Nut Cheerios meme. Please send in fan art to this lovely Discord page if you would like it to be showed. Moist Daddy. Oh my god, that's beautiful. I love it. Oh my god, what? Please send in fan art to the Discord. I'm going to only send in fan art. Only send it in through the Discord, guys. It's easier if it's all in one place. Discord, you can... Discord, the quality won't be tanked. You also don't have to have an account, really, to use it. You guys can send in any fan art that you have. It doesn't matter if it's Chris Chan related. This is obviously not. So, whatever you got. Just fucking... It looks just like Good Guy and Bad Guy, oh my god. Oh my god. Did Stefan actually post those reference pictures? I have to ask him if he did. That's so good. That's fucking great. Have I seen the Statue of Reaper? I have not seen the Statue of Reaper. I love this picture. It's great. Ooh. Oh my god. Why did you take a picture of me? How dare you? Oh my god. They took a picture of me in my Joseph Joestar cosplay too. That's even better. I love it. If you don't have a Discord, what do you do? Discord is free. You don't really have to have an account. You just sort of join the server and just post stuff. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of people posting fan art right now. So let's get all this shit open, huh? Triggered. I'll open up a picture of B-Movie, why not? The rare Tony pics. Ooh. Tiny Troll Tony Adventures. This is a picture of me. I guess this is me over here. With my... I actually didn't wear glasses when I was a young lad. I didn't wear glasses until about... high school. That's when I started wearing them. Just for future reference. You hookashoe. And this is from a story that I told about how I made a kid poop his pants in the sandbox. I'm gonna draw your stand and send it to you next stream. Cool, I look forward to seeing it. But this is from a picture from a story that I did where I made a kid poop his pants in the sandbox because I called Yu Yu Hakusho Yu Yu Hakusho and it made him sad. Ooh, what's this one? This one is a large-ass picture. I'm gonna have to zoom out for this one. What is this? What is this? Just a big whiteboard of shit. I like it, though. Ooh, am I on here? I'm probably not. I'm not cool enough to be on here. This is pretty cool, though. I like it. Dat boy. This is just nothing but memes. My goodness. Ooh. Tony the Bony Boy. It's a picture of me being a bony lad. I like it. I like the nose. I like the beard. I like that everybody always draws me in sweatshirts, too. It's kind of funny. Like, that's just the thing. There's a picture of Good Guy. He's my character from the Dragon Ball Xenoverse streams. He's my custom
OC, boys. He's my custom original character, boys.
But, what is this? Oh my goodness. Do not steal. Why would you do this, though? Why would you do this, though? Why? Why would you do this? Why are you like this? This is me and my Joseph Joestar cosplay, and also for some reason I'm Mr. Krabs. Keep in mind, if you're gonna send in fan art, then it's gotta be fan art that makes sense to show. Because if it's fan art for PewDiePie, there's no real reason for me to show that. Does that make sense to you guys? Sending in just anything doesn't really work, but I will show this one. Why did it not open on the right tab? The Tendinator. Some old school fan art. The Tendinator. I do like, my favorite part of the picture is, of course, that the eyeball scanner laser thing is the logo to my channel, which I like. But that looks like that's all we're gonna get. And I appreciate all of you guys being here in the stream. I'm not exactly sure what's gonna be on the next stream, but I'm gonna shut this down and open it up in about 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes. Not sure what we're gonna be playing, but stick around if you want some more stream. So thank you guys for being here. Hope you guys have a lovely rest of your evening, for those of you who are just bouncing out.